We are Legion.
We are all.
We are one.
We are
Watching. Florida not nutty.
Hey folks, how's it going? Wow, I can't believe you're out there right now. Look at the eye contact I'm giving you. It really feels like we're together. I like that. Hey, it's me, it's Tedsallis. We're together again. And with me, as always, at my side, is my lovely bride.
I knew you were going to make it weird.
I knew, it's just been that kind of week. Padme1138 is here with me as always. How are you, my love?
Fine.
How's it going this morning? All right, we slept nice and late. And
slept nice and late.
Felt not rushed about anything.
I spilled some oat milk, but it's okay.
It's all right.
It wasn't that much.
Why cry over spilled oat milk? I think there's a saying.
And it's a different one than we had been having, so I'm dubious.
It may have been an intentional spill. Oh no, I held it too close to the drink. Gloop, 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 down it goes. Bye, oat milk, you suck. Well, we won't say what brand that is in case, if we ever had a future in this. I don't think we do, honestly. But anyways, we'll get into the magical world of digital cards.
Was it magical?
It's always somewhat magical. It's nice to have that little thing to do.
Cecil's
a couple of
here.
minutes.
Cecil's here.
He's really pissed about that blue one, whatever the Tuca, whatever the fuck that thing was.
Tuca still doesn't have a name. It's in the kids' room and she's got the door closed, so couldn't get the Tuca.
Okay. Well, it maybe they don't get names anymore. She's such an edgy teen. I don't know. But over in the world of tarot cards, the Scream Queens really are the only thing I'm paying attention to. He has a bunch of other sets. There's a movie called Loon, which I don't know if this it's some people that go to a cabin on the lake and then there's some crazy person. So I assume it's referring to the crazy person, but it also could just refer to the haunting sound of the loon, because that's the kind of thing you hear at a lake.
It's a nature show?
No, it's a horror movie. It's a
nature
horror movie.
Documentary?
I don't think so. No, yeah, Richard Attenborough's not getting in on this.
It's not going to be a Richard Attenborough.
That would be pretty funny, actually, if they had running commentary, and then at some point the commentary, what do you call it? He got killed too.
Well, no. Do the nature documentary,
Mm-hmm.
but make it creepy and spooky.
Yeah, that would be a good jump off. You actually make it start like it was the typical those kind of.
But
shows.
No, it would keep going the whole way through like that.
Yeah, for sure. But it would just get worse, right. And they keep trying.
Now the lioness is on the hunt, and here's a grisly scene, and just.
But then you'd see at the edges of their shot, this is so fucking creepy. I just scared myself. Okay, because when you use those infrared cameras to shoot the animals at night and stuff like that, it would be really cool if they were folks, the lions, and they're watching all this stuff, and then at the edge of the shot you see something else, a different pair of eyes, or a different angle or something. You get a glimpse of this thing, and they're like, wait a minute, what the fuck is that?
And then the other eyes are gone.
Right, and then all of a sudden you hear us, and all the animals are dead, and just be, that'd be fucking terrifying. We just fucking pitched this to Hollywood, baby. We're gonna get fucking paid. But yeah, tarot cards is going great. Scream Queens are rocking every week. I love those. They're fantastic. I've got so many NFT tickets now. I was very lucky early on. And then our friend Alan, he's ridiculous. He keeps going in every week and he's pulling with Pandora. And anytime he gets them, he's like, hey, I got another one. Yesterday, he got three 3 of them. So I have so many. So what should you do when you have too many of something and you like to have a lot of friends? You give some away. So I'm going to give away a NFT ticket right now to the first person in the Twitch feed who can give me their tarot cards handle. I will send that ticket directly over to you, and you may redeem it with Mr. Previn for whichever of the Scream Queens are currently available, or hold it for one later. So if anybody can get that in there, I will also give away to anybody who watches and listens to the show. If you can, now this is a tough one. If you want this ticket, you're gonna have to do something for it. You're gonna have to call No, I'm not going to make them call. They won't call.
Nobody calls.
But you have to email hoardcast@gmail.com the answer to this trivia question.
That's hard enough. Nobody emails either.
Yeah, well, I know. They don't. Still nobody's popped up over in the Twitch feed yet. So keep that active. If the first person that pops up with a handle and tarot cards, I'll hand that ticket right over to you. And then I will do another one to the first person who can answer this question to hoardcast@gmail.com. The question is, I need you to identify a film, and it's very difficult. It's a super obscure film, but I'm going to give you some information about it. But I don't think you're going to be able to Google this one up. So this is one of my all-time favorite horror movies, and anybody who knows me a long time on tarot cards has probably seen me mention it. So you're probably, if you know this, if you've been there a while, you probably already know the answer. But the movie is about a boy and his brother, and they are twins, and one of them may or may not be dead. And they have all kinds of fun on a magical adventure, and it ends in horror and death and magic and fun. And a kid jumps out of a barn onto a pitchfork, and that is all the clues you're going to get. So if you can run that down, send the name of the film, and you might as well include the date it was put out to hoardcast@gmail.com. And you obviously give me your tarot cards name, or you can just give me your wax address and I'll get one over to you that way, to your wax address. Okay? Either way. All right? So that was fun. Yay, I gave some away. We never hardly do that. So hopefully somebody will get in there with an answer in the Twitch feed and tell us. And we'll remind you later in the show that there's something out there. So on the blockchain, Topps has stated fairly unequivocally at this point that they are 100% done with wax. So that's kind of sad news, and a lot of people have kind of there's a bunch of people who have panic sold their MLB S1 as a result of this, because they basically a lot of times is this thing that's unique to blockchain and NFT space is that people feel like there's more to something than just, okay, here's a property and here's the product and we put it out and there it is. There's also this air around the project. You'll see this time and time again. People talking about, they really believe in the product, or they're really, this product, this project to the moon, and all this other stuff. They always talk about the project. And so they feel that Topps leaving the wax blockchain means that these are orphan products. There's nothing going to happen with them. And as such, they are dead. So I would think anybody that's very serious about the future of NFTs and sports collectibles in that space will probably be having a field day picking up panic sell really good shit for very great prices, because I still think the future, as long as the blockchain's there, which it is always going to be there, that's why it's made to be this way, these things are going to be trading around and stuff like that. They're going to be moving. There's going to be people that are going to become interested in these things. And we're living right now, I would say right now we're kind of like in the silver age. I think we just came through the silver age of, in terms of what you'd see in a comic epochs. I feel like Garbage Pail Kids was like the golden age. That was like the 1940s and, the original Captain America and the Superman comics and shit like that. And then we got into the second go of the TMNT and the Funko coming in, where the all new, brand new Marvel Universe started in the 60s with the Fantastic Four and all that stuff, and that vibe coming in. And some of these older things just kind of drifting away into who gives a fuck land. But I do think in the future, people are going to look back at that golden age stuff, and that baseball shit is going to be solid. Fuck's sake. Somebody's always going to want, a low count, Mike Trout something on the goddamn internet. Jesus fucking Christ. So there's nowhere to go with up that. If you've got some wax, take a look at the pricing and where it's been and where it's at right now. And if you're looking long term, there may be a chance to pick up a bargain or two. Most folks aren't sitting on a lot of wax because the Funko has really been sucking everybody. I know in my personal experience, it has taken a great deal of my wax balance away. But I feel what I've got for it's been great. So I'm okay with that. But yeah, Topps is done with wax. Bye. I'm sad, not sad. I am sad that I will not see Mars Attacks, but I'm also not sad that I guess I will not have a chance to be bitterly disappointed by Mars Attacks. What little they did, which was that they did a little like a cameo in that Burn Ventures thing. And that was literally like the only thing they ever did with Mars Attacks. I've got 3 different variants of that, and I'm great. I'm good with that forever. And you know, there's one other variant that's very rare, but it's very expensive, and nobody's really coming off of that. And I don't blame them. Those are going to stay, I think, solid in the future. So, anyways, that's the end of the top thing. But they've got their Inception thing coming out on the 9th. That's their Inception baseball on the Avalanche. It's going to be huge. They're going to make a lot of money. I don't know how much of it they're putting out, but it's going to sell the fuck out. It's going to be big, I think. The other things that they put out were fairly tepid properties. Bazooka Joe and the Bundesliga, I just didn't think had any kind of real heat around them. So we'll see if people are going to jump ship and go over to Inception on Avalanche. Despite the fact that really numerous sources and people have pointed to lines in their TOS that are clearly copy pasted directly from the 2018 TOS from the digital card apps, which makes very clear statements around ownership and the fact that you do not. And they can also ban accounts and all those other things that they do in the card apps, and everybody walks around so fucking scared a big brother is going to see them doing something wrong. What are they doing wrong? It's their fucking shit. Right? Isn't that supposed to be the deal? Yeah, we sell you cans of paint. We don't care what you do with the paint after. Do whatever the fuck you want with it. The police are not going to come to the hardware store and go, we're arresting you for selling paint. There's all kinds of vandalism. It doesn't work like that. Stupid fucking idiots. So anyways, yeah, that's enough of Tops. I hate them. But basically they're selling a card app with a shittier UI. Great job. Doing a hell of a job. And they're raking in the money doing it too. So that's genius shit on their part. Funko is just steaming along, big boy. Wow, that set was so small. The other one was like, it was so small. The other one was like the Funko, the Turtles was 96 to collect for Mastery. This one was much smaller. It was like half that. It was like 55 or something like that. So I have like 3 sets of Mastery now. And I did get the Legendary and the Grail, so I'm neat, sweet, and complete. I actually am sitting on some dupes, but mostly commons, and those are not even going for 1 wax currently, which is pretty standard for a second drop. I expect that the next one may be maybe not a larger set, but I think potentially a larger property. I think we may see one of their big, bigger properties now eager to jump in, tie in, and get a piece of this money train that's rolling. So we'll see what that is. Of course, 5 seconds after the last drop, that was the first question everybody was asking is, when is the next drop? When is the next drop? Because as expected, all the stuff about the more packs and all that stuff didn't really help people all that much. You know, there's I was in the queue. I in our Discord, I think only, of course, Dan Siegel, he got a pack, and I think his brother got a pack. But I most of the folks I saw in our Discord did not. So even though they were easier to get, they were more widely available, they still sold out just as quickly. There were a lot of people that felt that they had bought and then found out later that they had been canceled. That happens every drop as well. I've complained about that on things.
That's not cool.
Going back to Godzilla, I think I had packs that got canceled and stuff. Because remember, that was the one where I was like, holy shit, I hope they really are canceled, because otherwise I'm going to get dinged for about $1,000. Because back then they didn't limit purchases or any of that stuff. Luckily, it had sold out. No, I didn't get nailed, because that would have been bad. If I had spent $1,000 on Godzilla real money, I'd kill myself. Thank goodness I did not. So anyways, it's just steaming along, waiting for the next drop. Nobody has seen any kind of tie-in between the 2 Mastery sets, but a lot of people are asking for that. So it's potential at some point they may announce something like that. And just as a way to get people to hold. My plan all along has been to get as many of the physical redemptions as I can. And then when those come, and that won't be till next year, that's going to be, I think I would be amazed if they came before March next year. A lot of people think they're going to start shipping in January. We'll see. We'll see where they if they planned far enough ahead that these things were already produced for when they're ready to send them out. We'll see. But I'd be amazed if they came before March of next year. And at that point, I will just sell the physicals. I don't collect Funko Pops. I'm literally getting those just to get those, and I'll sell the physicals in the real world for actual money very easily, and it'll be great. And and then I'll hold the NFTs, and I'll just keep those for a long time. One thing I'm really excited to see is that when they actually give out the coins, the coins that you use for the redemption, you also get an NFT of the one the mastery that you're getting. So those are going to have mint numbers on those, and one would assume or hope that those are going to come random as well. So it's another chance for everybody who's collected mastery to potentially get a low mint NFT, and that would be a fantastic thing going forward, especially since the Freddies are a big fucking deal. So that'll be another fun thing to watch for and see how that goes in the marketplace as well. So yes, and that the only other thing in the blockchain is this week I cashed out my Top Shots. I finally did it. I bought in early. I was a moron. I could be a millionaire right now. I shouldn't even fucking be here right now. I should be laying on a beach, sipping a big fucking drink, and already drunk at 9:59 in the morning. Perfect time to get started with a nice morning buzz with fruit in it. Oh boy, but when I first started, I got in fairly early to the beta, and I really had a baffling time trying to even navigate anything in their UI. It was really hard to do anything. But at the time, you could go in and just buy a pack, like pretty much anytime you wanted. There were just packs. You could just go in, oh, I'll take another pack. Yeah, I'll buy a pack. Oh, let me buy this pack. Go buy a pack. I should have been buying packs like a fucking idiot, because I bought I think one pack for $26, and I got a few decent cards in it. I sold a couple cards stupidly, and then the other ones I held on to, and then later on I sold them for like $500 in their marketplace. So
are you live and recording everywhere?
I'm recording here and I'm streaming there. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm doing all the stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, you threw me. So
well, I mean, also you can slow down. You're talking really fast.
I'm it's because I ate all that cereal.
Yeah.
That cinnamon toast crunch. So anyways, I got in early, stupidly didn't buy as much as I should have, because some of those early LeBrons and stuff like those seriously go for, I'm not fucking around, tens and hundreds of thousands of dollars. Some of that shit. It's nuts, the market for that stuff. And I just don't fucking like basketball. And I just didn't have any fucking interest in it, even though I literally got escorted in by my friend Woody, pretty much. So I should have bought more of that shit, but I didn't. But I did well. I sold off a bunch of stuff. I had about 500 in my thing, and I was just and I still had 15, the moments, this one's worth $10, this one's worth $5, whatever. I don't give a fuck about any of that stuff. So I had this dapper balance. I had to do something with it because I just wanted to cash it out. And the cash out procedure is onerous, to say the least. The stuff you have to go through to get certified for them to actually do that transfer. It's a wire transfer to your bank account and all this other stuff. And I'm just kind of I'd rather not deal with that. So I just took the money I had. I went into the marketplace. I found the best LeBron I could find, which was one of the challenge awards, which was a 4,500 count, which you think is pretty high. But over there, that's actually a pretty low count. So for $500 of Dapper, I bought that. And then I just went around to different places, the Facebook groups, the Discords, and a guy in the Facebook group. I said, hey, I got this. I'm asking $450 PayPal if anybody wants it. And within a minute or two, I had guys coming at me. So I sold it very quickly for PayPal, sent it over, gifted it to the guy, and arrivederci to LeBron James. And I still have 19 moments and a few bucks in my account. I think 5 or 6 or something like that. So if I ever felt like I wanted to play around, or if any of all this first stuff just keeps going through the roof, whatever. The counts on this stuff are so high, but these guys will parse the mint numbers out ridiculously. They get all fucking excited about a number 139. They're they get a number of 39. They're oh my God, oh shit, 139. As far as I'm concerned, and I would think most logical people and anything I've ever seen that was numbered, Number one really mattered. Last one kind of mattered, and there were some cutesy bullshit numbers like 69 and 420. And then every once in a while you get some maniac that only wanted like his kid's birthday or some shit like that, and that was a whale, and they would go for all the things of that. People would identify that and then mark it way the fuck up because they knew the whale was going to come and get it and pay for it because he had money. So I haven't seen much of that yet there, but I'm sure we will. So over in the world of butt, kick, slam, and skate, not much going on there that I really enjoyed. Last week I did take a look because I got a notification in skate, I think it was, that they had Gypsy Queen, which is that's one of those popular. You remember we used to get those in Huddle. Mm-hmm. So that came out, and they didn't have any like the legendaries were all in diamond packs at pretty long odds, and some of them were limited count, but it didn't like not super like limited to 100 or something like that. There will be heat around them, just as there are in Star Wars. Anytime there's anything LE, because it's pretty rare that they put anything out like that. But nothing super hot. But they do have iconics there at 1 at 250 odds. So if you had a little bunt money and just wanted to fuck around, do some cross trading, throw a few coins over there. There's some really nice looking super rares, and it's a box release, so there's a ton of different sets and subsets, and there's guys going for all the different ones. And so like in iconics, there's like 35 fucking iconics and 50 fucking super rares and all this. It's bullshit for anybody to collect. So they're looking for a break. They're looking for somebody to do a cross trade. So that would be a good opportunity, I think, if you're looking to spend some of your other app coins and get some Star Wars and Marvel or what have you. So go and get it. Still doing that daily set in Disney?
Yeah.
I haven't seen anything else since that Luca. I did, somebody so nice, I think it was Keith Urslayer, sent me tried to send me the grandma that I was bitching about because I couldn't trade with those fucking idiots last week. And but I already had it. I think somebody had accepted one. I had sent out a bunch of blinds. I just don't even try to deal with these idiots. I just go and just fire more blinds until somebody accepts one. And so it was fine, but it was nice of them to follow up and try to send it to me after hearing me cry about it. So thank you for that. Now today in Marvel Collect, I just looked at the little flyer, and they've got this is going to lead us right into Star Wars. So have you got anything else in Marvel or Disney Collect or anything with the blockchain, Crystal?
No.
Any hot news in blockchain?
I still don't even understand what that is. So no. No.
You won't have to. And one of these days you're going to find you're all of a sudden collecting them, and then I'll tell you. I'll be like, oh, look at this cool app. And you'll be like, oh, those are neat. And you wait till you're about $30 in, and I'll tell you that you're on the blockchain. Dun, 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 dun. And you won't even care. It'll be so easy. Well, and Marvel Collect, they have a set that's coming out today, and it's called Rough and Rugged, and it's one of those big box drop release things, and God damn it. It's got all these variants, and there's one that's in the epics or whatever that's Gold Motion Welcome to the Jungle.
What?
That's the name of the variant.
But why?
Gold Motion Welcome to the Jungle. And I just thought that title fucking slaps, y'all. Okay, we're in Star Wars, let's go!
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boy.
Oh shit, they did it again. Same crap of tired ass weeklies, friends. Why take chances? It's a dangerous world. I guess you know what I'll be doing, girl. I'll be keeping it big there, baby. I'll be keeping it big there. 2 verses, are you kidding me? That's twice as many verses than we needed, G. What can I say? I'm a generous man, and I had some extra time in my annual plan. I'll be keeping it big there, baby. I'll be keeping it big there. This is the part where you yell at the mic, and I try to tell tops what the people like. 2020 sucked, but at least we still have same fucking weeklies again for a whole year, motherfucker. God damn it, tops. I can't even. You guys, seriously, I put more effort into this song and it blows. Cool. I'll be keeping it big there, baby. I'll be keeping it be clear. I'll be keeping it be clear, baby. I'll be keeping it be clear.
You were just rocking out that whole time. You guys couldn't see it. Crystal was dancing so good. Oh my God.
Cool.
It was amazing. She was doing like the sprinkler and she was doing the cabbage patch. I mean, all the good dances, all the best ones, I think. I feel like she did all the best dances. So that was great. Good job, Crystal.
Yeah.
Dance
Sorry
party.
you guys missed that.
It was good.
So, anyway.
It's not for you.
Not for you.
It's not for you.
Marathons in a Minute, Keeping Weekly Edition 2021, Series 3720. Sunday, Top Choice, Editor Choice, still with that stupid motion that really doesn't add anything to the card at all, other than it'll smoke around people and whatnot occasionally.
Smokes them up.
Whatever. It was Akrev. Okay.
That's the drummer guy.
Yeah,
right?
some Jabba
Boom, boom,
Palace
boom, boom.
rando.
I remember him.
Yeah, some rando. And then they got lazy, which, what?
No, they didn't.
What?
You're making stuff up now. Come on.
What?
That's slander.
Gilded Galaxy is Padme and R2, which is literally a repeat
They
from
did that
a
one.
previous Gilded Galaxy.
it's
They
cropped.
just cropped it. So it's different by their standards. And then using those same standards and rolling forward into Monday's Heroes, it was Sabine, which was also a repeat.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. I saw a picture of the side-by-side.
Yeah.
Shameful.
Yeah. And then Tuesday Droids, it was a BD 3000 luxury droid.
Luxury.
Okay.
I enjoy my luxury.
Okay. And then Wednesday featured creature with the salvage workbench nonsense. It was Jaquil, a whippet, which I believe this is the first creature they've given a name this series.
Have they? Oh, of this series.
Of this series,
yeah.
yes. The other ones have just been by their race.
Charlie the
Species.
Rancor. Didn't they name the Rancor?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they had the Rancor.
Yeah, they had Rancor.
Carquiza or some bullshit.
Carquiza.
I don't remember what her name was.
Patissa, I think.
That's what it was. Yeah.
I can't believe I remember that set. I knew that.
No.
Anyway.
Who would remember that?
I would.
Yeah.
The fan choice tournament, which is still watch out. Watch your wallet, these mercenaries.
Hey,
watch out.
Wait.
Watch out, man.
Nice try, motherfuckers.
Watch out. Let's see. It was Rumi Para whatever versus Curious whatever.
Kira Swan, yeah.
And then Bosk versus Duran.
It was like
It was a bunch of cartoon people that make Greg upset.
Wasn't it Real Boss? No, you're right. It was Cartoon Boss.
Cartoon
And then
Boss.
Drown. What the fuck is that thing? It looks like fucking octopus head,
Yeah,
motherfucker. What the hell is
it's
that?
a Clone Wars thing.
Okay.
Pisses you off, I know.
I know.
And then Friday villains, it was cartoon Prime Minister Almec.
That's the one that you got the red of and didn't even realize.
Yes!
It sounds like a who fucking cares on that
Right.
one. Like, wow, you
Right.
won big time on that.
Yeah.
poll.
Yeah, I still have it. It's still there. Wow,
Nobody's coming out. Come strong.
Came strong for it.
Come
Why?
strong, guys. Come strong. If you want that one,
Just send a red Hux from last
you should
series.
put a post. Who wants my red villain? You ever seen that? You ever seen that? Yeah. It's like, this little
Yes,
cheeky.
it's like
Some kid who just got his first best pull in.
Gold gilded.
Yeah, but
and it's like a
when they
gilded
put the
cartoon of like a slug.
It's such a psychological trigger when I see that "my" in there, because it immediately tells me I don't want anything to do with your particular one. We were talking last night about somebody's Jesus and how I didn't like their Jesus.
Yep. And then today, Saturday, the concept, it's something from the Clone Wars, and it's a clone in a ship.
Okay.
It's pretty lackluster.
Yeah, I'm glad I convinced myself to
Which
just do
goes
these in
along with
blue.
the theme of the week. The week has been
I'll pull
lackluster
two.
and repeats.
I'll buy the bundle and I'll get two of them again. They'll just be like, don't you wish you were melding? No, fuck you.
Yeah.
I just send the dupes over to my alt and somebody will want them someday.
Yeah. So that was the week. WEAK.
Pretty weak. Yeah, some other stuff happened, but not much. The meditation chamber still hasn't moved. Still no bundle.
71.
They're just determined to not.
Did you have one yet?
No, it didn't.
Okay.
Somehow, of the 71 that are already existing, none of those appeared in my account because they're not tradable.
I don't know.
You can't trade them. They're not tradable. I wish they were. That'd be fantastic. But since, it triggers a pack that you can buy, those black things should be like 1,000 million count by now. I'm really amazed. I think the people that are getting
nobody's pulling the crap anymore.
Yeah, I don't think because just nobody. Why do you want S7?
Why?
We're almost fucking done with S8. Jesus Christ. Who wants more of that? Oh, let's just keep staying in the past. Let's stay there. So the tubes of the week, the daily deals.
Where are they?
They had a couple daily deals this week.
Where are they now?
Oh, they didn't have any today?
Where were they yesterday?
Ooh. What did you do with them?
What'd you do with them?
Did you take them in the woods?
Take them in the woods? Do something crazy with them?
Do something with them? These ballots from Pennsylvania. Did you do something with them?
Do something with them?
Where are they?
They're there in like a crick with the ballots from Arizona.
Who authorized you to steal them? How high does
why
this
did
go?
Joe Biden do that?
How high does it? And how high does this go? I was gonna say how high does this go, but you just went ahead and just fucking kicked the field goal. You took the points.
Pass me my horse paste.
Put it on a cracker. No.
You give me my Ivermectin. I'm gonna put it on a cracker.
They should have. That would be like a great hors d'oeuvre. Oh, what are these? Pate? Oh no, it's horse paste.
It's ivermectin. It's horse paste.
Horse paste. Enjoy. It's delicious.
We could offer you a fully authorized vaccine that's tested and safe.
Let's just go all the way. Let's go all the way. This okay?
You won't have worms.
You remember how they used to?
You might still die from coronavirus, but you won't have worms.
They had chicken pox parties for kids when they're when in the 70s. They used to do this to us. They would try this. If a kid got chicken pox, they'd send all the other kids over to get chicken pox. So they just get it out of the way because they didn't have a shot for chicken pox. Just go get chicken pox, and that's how you got immune to chicken pox. Is go get them and stuff. So what they should do is all have.
They have those.
They should have a big party.
They have those for the corona. It's called Trump rallies.
Well, it's like okay. Well, you add the element of horse paste hors d'oeuvres, and then they all just cough in each other's face the whole time.
Cool. Horse paste.
It's a party. It's a fucking party.
Don't take the horse paste, people. Just don't. Are you a horse? You're not a horse. Don't take the horse paste. Stop it.
I don't like to brag.
That's nonsense.
I don't like to brag. But anyways, sets of the week events. So we had our pod race thing, and you had Gasgano. Didn't give a fuck. I'm sure you didn't throw any crowd favorites or sabotages.
I did.
Did you?
I did.
You're fuck in there, huh?
I did. I sabotaged your ass.
Rats Terrell ate a fucking pine cone like after the first lap. He won the first lap, and then it was over.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you're welcome.
He died.
You're welcome, fellow Team Gasgano.
Yeah. And my other guy, I think, came in like second. So it doesn't do you any good. You don't get the really cool motion, full color, awesome card and stuff like that. But at some point, people will trade them for their first legendary. Their first legendary. Oh my God, it's Obi-Wan Sig. I can't believe it.
I'm pretty sure you're hiding some gilded I wanted at some point, and you're like, no. So
I doubt that. I doubt that very much. I don't have very good cards anymore. So yeah, so that was fun. Yay, Gasgano. Everybody, it feels like people always have a fun time with that. I enjoy looking at it throughout the day. And then later they did was that the same day?
Yes, that was the 2 p.m. Saturday thing.
That's a nice.
It's nice art.
It's your typical.
But I'm so tired of the same freaking mechanic and setup. It's like, oh, cool. We have some original art. Mulch. Here,
tilts.
Have some sketch versions or outlines, or today we'll call them parchment. Now, here is your completed version, and here, go mulch them all for a tilt. Yeah. But you'll get the ugly one the whole time and then waste them all. And then occasionally, we'll also have the signature edition. But it's like they've done this with every single one now. It's like, just stop. It's like they are bad at acting and ideas.
And it does feel pretty lazy, but the cards are nice. Some of the cards are nice. Always that fucking Kylo card.
Yes, it's nice. It's nice, but there should be some other mechanic or way that they could put these cards out there.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's stupid. It's weak and lazy and lame.
I feel sorry for the people that try to do the signature edition because the odds on those fucking suck ass, and those always hate me. I don't know how anybody does any of those fucking things, because I never pull any of those signatures. And that one's a big set. It was like 19 cards or some shit.
Yeah.
It's a big fucking set. I did it in, I'd say, oh, it's a big pain in the ass. Oh, I fucking hate it. I did it in Tilt. I did the meld sets and did the whole thing in Tilt.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I didn't do any of that Tilt nonsense.
Yeah. I figured that's, it's good. And then, of course, you're going to end up with completed, which is usually actually the nicest looking card.
Yeah.
I mean, the completed's the nicest looking one. The signature really doesn't look any better. In fact, the banner thing across the thing saying it's a signature edition may actually obscure more of the artwork, which makes it such a nice card to begin with. But those are okay. But yeah, we are tired of that mechanic. It would be nice if they'd figure out a different way to do that. I guess it's easier than the big fucking box drop. Is make you work for it and give you something to do. And so here's easy level, and then everybody has a big time with the uncommons for Hoard. So, that's fine. And so you've got
it's lazy.
The folks that are doing the bigger level that, I don't give a fuck about those things. I'll just turn them into Hoard. And then you've got the guys that are just starting out or they're free to play. Oh, I'd like to build this set and see what I can do free to play. Oh, well, I'll give you your Hoard and I'll build that set. There you go. So it's okay. I don't hate it.
I hate it.
Okay, well, agree to disagree then. And then they had
Speaking of repeats.
Yeah, they always do this though.
I know, which again, it's the same tired crap again and again.
Oh shit, they did it again.
Oh, we had a watch party. Oh, what are we gonna do the next day? Oh, we're gonna have a concept blue and purples. The same ones that you got in red.
Yeah.
Now you can get a blue and purple.
Yeah, and they're not consistent about the coloration of which one goes to the rarest one and all this stuff. I wouldn't have
considered that blue. That wasn't blue. That was teal.
Yeah, it looked very teal to me.
Yeah.
I've done other ones, in the rarer variants when they've done them and stuff, like the purple ones and stuff from movies that I liked and shit like that. But I didn't feel driven to do this one. Phantom Menace doesn't do. They've been really leaning so fucking hard on Phantom Menace.
It's really weird.
And that leads right into the discussion of the preview purples, which leaned very fucking heavily into Phantom Menace as well. Whole lot of fucking pod racers.
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of Phantom, even a Rick Oley. Come on, fucking A, Jesus Christ! But oh
my gosh! I didn't see anybody even mention this.
Mm-mm.
I mean, somebody, I did see somebody say, "Oh wow, we get to know Captain Tarple's first name." But did you actually read it?
Did you say it aloud?
Did you say it out loud?
Rooster Pals.
Rooster Pals.
It's Roos Tarples, but we just started saying Rooster Pals, and we couldn't stop laughing. And it was late, and maybe I don't know, we were burning off the fumes or whatever. But it was
Rooster Pals.
Rooster Pals. That I'll never look at Captain Tarples the same way again. He's fucking Rooster Pals.
Rooster Pals. What? Just
so
really?
I'd like to introduce him to Danger.
Danger.
Danger. I'd like you to meet Rooster Pals. Here we go.
Rooster Pals! Come on, guys.
And that's the screen cap for the episode this week. I'll have to find it in the timeline.
Rooster
somewhere.
Pals!
It's not going to be easy, is it? It's about the 43-minute mark.
Rooster Pals.
I'll try to find that.
Which sounds like it would be like a little show. Rooster Pals.
So the
there's
previews.
Like a chicken, and there's like a little mouse.
We're going to do this. You're going to do this show too. We're going to pitch this.
Yeah.
I like
Rooster
it.
Pals.
We're finding our own entertainment.
Yeah, it's he's like a spunky little rooster, and he's got like other chicken pals and like a mouse and maybe like a rabbit and Rooster Pals, and they hang out, in the barnyard. Rooster Pals.
Okay, I got you. Okay, and then each of the animals represents a different element of personality. And so the rooster, he's very aggressive, almost bullying. And then his other friends have different emotional qualities that they bring to the conversation when Rooster's always getting in trouble because of his bully rooster nature. And then his friends come in and teach him a valuable lesson about life and love. And all the kids walk away happy singing that theme song. Dun, dun, Rooster dun. Pals! Rooster money. Pals! Rooster Pals! That's how they move their shoulders on Rooster Pals.
Now you just ruined it. You just ruined it. We were gonna get the money.
I don't think the song was going well. Anyways,
it was gonna be cartoon. It was gonna be a little cartoon animation. It was gonna be great.
Cartoon animation. Yeah. Wow, that's my favorite kind.
Yeah.
I love that kind of animation when it's a cartoon. It really makes me happy. I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, that was Rooster Pals. Dun 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 dun. Oh, you got a fucking big steaming
Rooster Pals
pile of that. So the rest of the previews, what do you think? So fucking weird. Did we need a goddamn Bargwill? No. Did we need a fucking Sarlacc? Are you goddamn kidding me? I saw somebody going, is this the first time they ever did this? I'm like, no, they have not made this mistake before. Yes, they did in 2015. That fucking sandy asshole. Every time it goddamn came out of fucking back, I was like, I hate that thing. They didn't get the Dianoga back in. They did get some other, like, just kind of sorry creatures. Some with terrible pictures.
The hound, the Carillion hound. Picture.
Yeah, that's a terrible picture. A man-to-man. I know they don't have
that
great
is a
pictures.
horrible picture of a man-to-man.
Try to find an on-site picture of him.
Yeah,
he's almost invisible. You can't even find him. Literally, like the best. There's better source pictures. I've seen them. Because they use some of them on the cards for the action figures and stuff. So there's better images of some of these things that they didn't use. Some of them were wild. That fucking DJ, holy shit!
Oh my gosh, DJ!
What just happened to DJ? Holy Jesus Christ!
You know, it's a bad set when the highlight for us was DJ.
Well, because she's in the kitchen, I'm out here, and we're calling names out to each other. There's a thing. There's a so-and-so. There's a so-and-so. And she goes, DJ. And I'm like, who gives a fuck? And she goes, oh, you're hoarding this. I don't know what the fuck I am. I never would ever hoard a goddamn DJ. And then I saw it, and I softened slightly. In the sense that I lost my erection immediately. I didn't know. I'm not going to do that.
But because like I'm in the other room and you were doing something with the laundry. You weren't even looking at the cards. You're like, well, who's in there? And I'm calling them out, and then we get to the DJ, and I'm like, oh yeah. You're like, well, did they even have the boots? I'm like, oh yeah, he's got the boots.
The boots around the neck. Because we're always fucking bitching about that.
But he's also got the hands and the face. So come on, DJ.
Wow, yeah. What was that? I was like, must have been the second that was like the second that BB-8 started shooting coins out at somebody, and then he went like this, and then he said, "What's your story, Roundy?"
What's your story, Roundy?
Which is one of our favorite, and we use that around the house all the time. we'll just like just randomly utter that one for no fucking reason. It's great.
That's right. Yeah. We quote DJ.
We do. We quote just it like all.
We quote Jar Jar, so
yeah, a lot. We quote all of it. We're idiots. We love Star Wars. Yeah. Fucking kill us. I don't care. So but VIP came.
Well,
we'll talk more about the previews because it's all the space. So exciting.
Because,
I don't give a fuck about
the first wave dropped on Monday, and that was kind of exciting because that was the strongest one out of the 3 days.
It had a nice Leia and didn't have a Rey. Yeah, very concerned Rey.
It had a very concerned Rey. It's not the best looking Rey, I don't think. Great Leia.
I saw somebody call it Karen Rey.
It could be Karen Rey. Yes.
I didn't make that one up.
Yes. Yeah. I'm not gonna unhear that now. Unthink that. But the Leia is fantastic, and it was a good. It was there was some.
It was a good.
It was a good and then Wednesday arrives, and 2 p.m. comes around. And literally, we did not even mention it to each other until 10:30 that night.
Yeah, we would not speak of it.
8 hours. 8 hours before I was like,
oh, hey, what about that base?
Well, no, that's when I was like, did you look at Captain Tarkles? Did you look at Captain Tarples? Did you look at him?
I was too busy trying to amend the Wikipedia page for danger.
Yeah, so it took 8 hours for us to even comment to each other anything about the second wave of those.
Yeah, they were pretty. I didn't see anything, and on the third drop, I was like, they've been doing a lot of TPM. Watch them do a Rick Oley. I could probably hoard him again so easy because, man, you want to talk about people come running. When you say you're hoarding Rick Oley, they come running, baby. But I just don't care to anymore. Honestly, I never even spam to hoard anymore. I just don't care. Just don't even want to do it anymore. So I didn't say anything too exciting there. But so that's all really to say about that.
Yeah, I mean, what else was in there? I like the Padme.
I like that they did I like that they did Marin from the Fallen Order because they missed her the last time, I think. But then they stuck that stupid big fucking applehead motherfucker alien in it. Who gives a fuck about it? He was like a boring. He wasn't even good comic relief. You barely talk to him in the fucking game. He's like the pilot. He's like a goddamn bus driver for you. Literally, just takes you from one place to the next, and you're the one that has to do the hyperspace because that's cool on Smuggler's Run. So they did it in that game and made that the thing that you had to do. It's really stupid. So,
and then what was it? Wave 3 just was suck.
It does seem like between all the waves, they got all the characters you could possibly jam in, I think, from Fallen Order. So they represented
from
somebody
Fallen
looked
Order,
at it.
from Bad Batch, Resistance,
Mm-hmm.
And way more Phantom Menace than anybody really wanted.
Yeah. Somebody laid it out. There's a spreadsheet around that shows by movie how many they did and which one was the most heavy. I can't remember which. I think Rise of Skywalker may have been the most high.
Yeah, it was either Rise of Skywalker.
No,
Rise of Skywalker and Phantom Menace had the most. Both of those, which is like the Knights of Ren. Which, come on, guys.
Seriously, yeah, who gives a fuck
You're
about
not
those
gonna make
guys?
Fetch happen. Come on.
They're not fucking cool.
They're not
fucking
cool.
gimps. They died like fucking dogs.
I'm not doing Trudgeon because you can't even see his cool Buster Sword. So why am I going to do Trudgeon if you can't see his Buster Sword?
Well, plus the fact that we know
all it is his stupid whatever that contraption thing is he wears on his head. Not doing it. No. And did you notice there was no Bantha?
I know. Yeah, that was really disappointing. I mean,
despite the hints earlier, to people that there would be more than one, but less than a herd or something.
And poor Duels, I mean, he just took it like a champ. He's just a sport, He's like, oh well, maybe next year. Just but that sucks. I mean, because he really thought all this time that this is going to be the one. This is going to be the one, and now we're on to the last one. It's not the one. It's
At
not
least
happening.
they did a Greedo.
Yes, they did.
At least they did a Greedo.
And that reminds me. Congratulations to our friend Danderson 72. He got married yesterday.
Yep.
And he's very excited, and he didn't get he ordered Greedo cufflinks. They did not arrive in time.
But he had socks.
But he had Greedo socks on when he got
socks.
married because he's fully committed not only to the lady that he's married, but also to Greedo. She's marrying Greedo. I don't know if she's even aware of this.
Wow.
She actually partially married Greedo. So, but congrats to our friend Dan. That was fantastic news that he was getting married and stuff.
Now he can hoard.
Yes, he can. He's got a nice new Greedo to hoard, so that's fun. So some folks were happy. We didn't see anything she was so excited we got through the last. She's like, yes, there's no other Hux. Yes, guys. Just thought they were gonna hit her with another fucking Hux, and they didn't. Thank God. That would have been really funny if they'd have done like Hux, Rebel Spy, Moment of Death. That'd have been really cool.
You're giving them ideas for the next base because some of the crappy pictures they've used, I wouldn't put it past them. Did you see the Pelimato picture?
Yeah, it was pretty bad. She'd be mad if she saw that.
Right?
Yeah, if you show that to her, she'd be like, what the fuck, man? Seriously?
Right?
Does a DMV work there?
I mean, it's like you couldn't have a picture of her like holding Grogu or something? Or
yeah, something nice.
Something cute?
Yeah.
Or holding tools or something when she's fixing come on, man. That's the picture you go with? That's what it seems like. Yeah, the DMV must be in charge of these pictures. because they're. It's like trying to be
I can't ascribe that I can't ascribe that
That's
waggish
true.
sense of humor to the DMV when I saw that TJ card.
TJ.
It's so fucking great. And now we've seen DJ's O-Face too. So the VIP cards arrived. They're fantastic. I fucked up, y'all. I think everybody did. I got black on my main and my alt. Oof, that gilded shit.
Did I?
I have regrets. You did not. You probably double, triple blacked on your main and never bothered to shift anything over to,
What was the black this month?
That was the cool. Was it Krennic? I can't remember now. Because they're so great. I love them so much that I can't remember. Who cares?
I don't remember, but I did notice they were already tradable.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that quick.
Yeah.
Huh.
Because this was the one with Thrawn, right?
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
They're tradable already somehow.
Well, I know a guy named Rick Bors, aka Ribors, who would very much like to have all of your Thrawns. So everybody get those on over to him right now. So, and then who do we have for next time?
We have Kira, Grievous, and Rey.
Well, that Rey, and that's the black one, of course. We all know that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and pens as usual every goddamn week. We gotta fucking be here and go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 is gonna happen. It's finally gonna happen. Get ready. It's gonna happen. It'll happen eventually. And when it does, everybody's gonna buy the fuck out of some crystals to try to get some of those 5, 4, 2, 2, 1s. So everybody will be getting the Rey will be very high count. It would be anyways.
Yeah.
If they didn't have any big drops, it would still be a big one. But the fact that they have a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 impending means that thing's gonna gonna be really high count.
Yeah.
And then they're doing the Bad Batch posters, which are really nice looking cards, because posters are usually some of the nicest content for promotional of various things. Oh, let's see. That's a Call Me Nemo says that's a pink for me. Black Rey, silver Kira, and gold Grievous. I guess he likes all of those characters. Cool. Well, those posters are nice. Every 48 hours they're dropping them. People are trading really fucking hard for those goddamn things. Like, wow. I was able to pull 2 of them, and I was able to use one to kick up fairly nothing low count card up to a nice gilded. It was a tungsten, but still. And then the other one I traded straight for a gold Mandalorian meld sig.
That's right.
So, and that's a really nice card, about 120 something count or some shit like that. So it was really nice. So people are definitely going hard at that. The count on them is 200. So, and have they sold out the first of those yet?
I don't know.
I
didn't pay attention.
They did. Let's take a look.
Second batch of them would drop today because they're every 48 hours.
They are not sold out. They're all sitting around the 150 to 165 range currently.
There's been a lot of that lately. Where
Yeah,
stuff
the Macquarie Emotions didn't come close.
Nope.
They didn't come even close to selling out.
Nope. And Call Me Nemo is reminding me of what I noticed somewhere earlier, is that the character of the month for this week, or not this week, this month will be Ahsoka.
Yes. Yeah, they put it out like it was in a mailer or a tweet or something
Instagram,
like that.
I think.
Oh, is that what it was? One of their many social media outlets
where they
got that word out there.
Stuff, but they don't actually engage with anybody.
They just post it. Yeah. Well, it's nice because you can just stick something on the bulletin board and glare
right
sullenly at everyone as you walk out the side door. No admittance. Employees only.
So
yeah, that was way early. So that's but at least everybody can you can really start practicing it lock on so you can do well.
Yeah,
when
get
that comes
ready
around.
for lock on.
You got to hone your skills.
You got till September 24th to get ready for that, and get ready to set your alarms every half hour.
You got to hone that shit.
Yep, you got to hone that shit.
You got to hone that shit. There is a delicate art to playing lock on. Most people don't even realize. I'm trying. Goddamn fucking Tops, will you fucking load your goddamn shit? I'm trying to look at something. Fuck's sake. I want to see where that goddamn gin award came from, the platinum black thing. I'm sorry I'm only like 4 feet from the goddamn router. Shit. Look at this. It's still going. It's still going. All right, here we go. It hit. It's at 58. 58. See, I was hoping sub 50, but it is higher than I thought. It's gonna stay sub 100, but 58. Boo. I was hoping it would stay shy of 50 just for niceness sake. So anything else coming soon? Wave 3 base will be in packs on Tuesday. Hooray. So every one of those packs that you're buying out there, you'll be getting those brand new base, and you'll be building sets, and you get Rooster Pals, and you'll be so excited, and you can start hoarding your new guys in earnest.
Hoarding your Rooster Pals and your DJ and Pelly.
Poor Pelly.
Poor Pelly.
Or Rick Oley. He only speaks the truth. I recommend him to anybody.
He does.
And he doesn't get killed. It's unusual for me to actually like him. And I think maybe that's why I'm a little more tepid on him, is the fact that he doesn't have a bunch of lines and then get killed.
So maybe we'll see him in the Mandalorian show up.
Somebody said the Captain Antilles should speak to me, though, because he does actually have lines and then dies immediately. And his card is like, oh shit, this guy really is going to fucking kill me.
That's the image.
Oh, yeah, it's great.
What?
You know who has to collect that now? Scarecrow, because he'll collect any card with Vader on it, anywhere on the card.
Oh, no.
He used to say that. He doesn't say that anymore. I tried to send him too many.
That's right.
I sent him Captain Antilles a number of times with, just Vader's finger sticking in the frame. That's one fucking finger coming in like this, and that's enough. Like, there's a card of a biker scout holding a gun on Princess Leia, and there's that much of the hand sticking in, and Matt Jacobus had to get that one.
Yeah.
He had to get that one, and possibly hoard it. And I've seen like that with people with, all kinds of things. You've done micro hucks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then Dan Sigel does anytime there's a ghost, because he just assumes you can see Hera through the window. And they have a young Hera in this one. And the entire fucking Syndulla clan. Holy Jesus Christ.
Was in there. That was the first wave, and everybody, that's when everybody was like, oh, wow, this is going to be a great wave. And
well, that's when Dan Sigel started telling everybody it was going to be a great wave. Because he was really excited about all the Syndullas. Fault. Yeah, I guess. He's a hype man. Maybe it was He's like, what? He stands off to the side for tops and goes, what?
What?
I believe in this project. I've seen him use that, actually. A bunch of things. Said something about the great project. Okay. Picked that one up pretty quick. So, did we watch anything good this week?
What We Do in the Shadows season
What
3
We Do with the Shadows is so fun, and it's back. I love it.
Back. Did we watch anything else?
Yeah, I mean, because we thought the way that the things kind of ended at the end of the season on What We Did in the Shadows, fairly apocalyptic, and we're just kind of like, holy shit, what the fuck? And as usual, it's full steam ahead and no consequences in sight.
What if?
Yeah, What If's fucking wild. That last one was weird.
Wow.
Yeah, that was
dark.
Really fucking dark. Because that was What If Doctor Strange. Yeah, what if basically what was the woman's name? I'm sorry.
Christine.
Christine had gone with him on his date to go present this stupid thing.
And
in the movie, she declined. But in the alternate universe, she said, oh, okay, I'll go. And then she died in the accident. He was not hurt. And so it completely changes the whole thing. And Doctor Strange just becomes like, I don't even know what kind of evil creature thing. He was, spawning interdimensional beings so he could absorb their energy. And then he actually spawned himself so that he could siphon his own energy. Then, I mean, it was pretty fucking weird and dark and really fucked up. I love that show. That's fucking great.
That was dark. It was good though.
Yeah, it's been a really good show. I like that one a lot.
It was for, what is it, like half an hour or whatever, but it was like half an hour of kind of like riveting of like, what the heck?
Yeah, about 25.
What are you doing, Doc? Man.
Yeah, about 25 minutes into it, we were just kind of like, what the fuck, man? This is bleak. This is bleak.
Bleak.
It was bleak.
Yeah.
So, but that was good. I don't think we watched much of anything.
We didn't, but it's a holiday weekend now, so we can catch up on some stuff because we have a couple more of those behind the attractions to watch on Disney Plus.
That's true. We didn't burn through all of those.
No,
and we love all the attractions.
We skipped to the end and watched what was, I don't remember which one we watched.
I want to watch the transport one because it's going to have about the monorails and all that stuff, and I'm sure they'll get to the Skyway.
Yes, our favorite sky buckets.
Yeah, love those. Those are just fantastic. That's such a great thing, and so I'm sure they'll get to that. And I hopefully they're going to like fucking pour me up with some goddamn stats and stuff. I want to see how many people does that thing move an hour and all that stuff.
They probably aren't going to disclose that because it's probably so amazing.
No, it's probably so great that everybody in the world wants to buy their shit because that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, move the people with those things, man.
Yeah.
It's like I want those to just to go to Target.
I want one to go to the stadium.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
But we'd have to cross the river.
I'd love that. You'd hate it. I'd love it. What if it was just really low? The water, just about 15 feet over the water. Boats whizzing by. You don't do that in Jacksonville. That'd be like hanging bait in the water for somebody to run a fucking boat into. Because they would.
They would.
They would.
They would.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
But, yeah, so we got those to watch, and I don't know. We'll probably find something else to watch.
I just sit I'm just happy to sit in my chair and look at my phone most of the time.
And we bought Barb and Star Go to Vista Del Mar because it's like really cheap on iTunes right now. So I'm like, oh, that has to be in the library. We need to have that available at all times.
Ziggy made it. How you doing,
Ziggy's
Zig?
here.
Hey, Ziggy.
Ziggy's here. Speak to the people.
He doesn't speak. He just trills. He's very silent.
Yeah, he got up in my face in the middle of the night.
It was an accident. It was a case of facial misidentification.
It was disturbing.
He thought you were me.
It was disturbing.
Did he lick your nose?
No, because I was just like, dude.
Because it's not me. If it was me, he would have licked your nose. It's fucking
dude.
Gross. He does that shit. Middle of the night, just come up.
Gross, and it sounds like that.
That's all it sounds like. Okay, cool. Nice wet mouth sounds for everybody out there. Folks, we're going to leave you with that. It's been a fantastic week, I guess. It was a great week of life, honestly. I didn't give a fuck about the digital card so much. It was just a fun week. I went surfing the other day and just had a fun time. Yesterday was fantastic. So it's just, we got a nice long weekend ahead of us. So hopefully everything stays nice and cool and calm and relaxed, and might try to go surfing again tomorrow. We'll see. So with that, we look forward to, again, there is a trivia question. Let me restate the trivia question for folks. I never did see anybody in the Twitch feed give me a tarot cards handle. So if anybody...
Where is everybody? Are they going to football games? Is everybody going to college football games without me?
I hope so. Okay, well, I'll do the trivia question first. If you would like to get one of these tarot card NFTs, you please tell me about the movie that I mentioned earlier about the two brothers, one of which may or may not be dead, and they also put out a pitchfork for another kid to jump onto, and he obliges. So if you can figure that one out, and it's an old movie, very obscure, you're not going to find it. It's going to be very difficult. You just got to be an aficionado. I'll tell you after the show, sweet cheeks. I don't want to see that. You can't fucking find it anywhere. I'd watch it right now if I could.
Why would you want to watch that?
It's great.
Sounds horrible.
Oh, well, I mean, it's all done very tastefully.
You can jump on a pitchfork?
You can have a child jump to his death on a pitchfork very tastefully.
That's blinking is what you're not hearing there.
Ding, 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 ding. Like the stupid Flintstone sound effect.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, yeah. So it's great. It's so if you can figure that one out, please send the title of that. You might as well give me the year it came out. And send that to hoardcast@gmail.com. So if you're a horror fan out there or you know one, find the answer, get it to me, and give me your wax address or your tarot card's name, and I'll get you set up. Cool. All right. With that, arrivederci.
Rooster pals.
Rooster pals.
Rooster pals.
We are Legion.
We are all.
We are one.